Bulletins at the End of the World, a short story collection set in the Godsverse, written by Russell Nohelty, narrated by Cassandra Medcalf. Introduction. This is not a normal short story anthology. I don't think I've ever done things the normal way, so why should this collection be any different? No, I needed this anthology to have a story. I had to come up with a narrative that might need an explanation for you to fully understand and enjoy this collection. Well, maybe that's not true. You might be able to pick this book up and enjoy it just fine without listening to me ramble, but I'm going to explain it anyway because it's my book, and I can. If you want to give it a go, then fast forward through my rambling here. If you want the setup, then keep listening. The idea for this collection came to me in a flash. Most of my ideas come this way, both good and bad ones. It wasn't even going to be a short story collection at first. I didn't know what it would be, just that I liked it. So I dutifully filed it away in my folder of ideas, sure I would never hear about it again. But this little bugger was persistent. It kept popping up again and again. I moved it into my development folder and back to my idea folder a half-dozen times in those first weeks, because I really didn't have the energy to work on yet another project. However, it wouldn't stop nagging me. Then, like all ideas eventually do when they demand to be made, it gave me a way to use it that I couldn't resist, combining it with something I've been working on for a long time, a short story collection of my past works. Smashing multiple good ideas together to get something great is a staple of my career. So in a way, it makes perfect sense for that to be the reason this collection exists in the way it does. Fans of my writing have been diligent about buying and tracking down my old work, but it's hard not to miss something when my stories are in dozens of different places, so I decided to put out a collection of my published work, along with some stories that were never placed anywhere, but I thought deserved attention. This is not a novel concept or even an interesting one. It's something just about every writer has ever done, but I never thought I would have enough short story work to warrant this kind of collection. Yet, here we are. The work inside this book has been collected from the beginning of my career, in 2010, through 2023, containing everything I have the right to republish from those years. I believe there is only one story I missed from that time, which is Anastasia's Escape from Unpopular Tales, Volume 1. You can track that book down if you want the complete works. It's a depressing story, though, so be warned. That said, simply doing a collection of my old work didn't...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?